Yeah, waiting outside would have been so boring. What? Does it bother you? Yes, it does! You look upset. What? Do you not know how to handle women? It's not that I don't know how to handle women, I just don't like it when they break into my house! Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and I don't want to do this, but, we have to. We're jumping right back in from last episode, because we have, what I think is creepy ghost girl in there right now. I saved, I did, I have no excuses. I have nothing to use! I can't, delay tactic. Last time we went into spooky, scary house, I didn't get to hang the mask on the wall like I wanted, and I got to warm up a battery, but I didn't get to do it using, like, the lady's breasts. Wow, that sounds horrible without context. Anyway, moving on. Coin-operated photo booth, the newest model, even. Open the curtain and look inside. Sure, let's just be completely rude to this girl. I knew it! No one's behind the curtain. I fucking knew it! Could have sworn someone was there. Was I just seeing things? But no bloodometry? No nothing? Could I have just left? Is that a thing I could have did? God damn. Like, dabba. Am I gonna get another DeMail thing? I think I'm getting another DeMail thing. A text. I open up the message. Yup, it's DeMail from DeMan. How are you? It's DeMan. I prepared your next riddle. Decipher it to receive your analysis card. Search the monster that raises its voice when awoken. Okay, I think I pretty much know what that is. That one's easier. There's like a fire alarm thing around here somewhere. I already did that one. I know there's like a fire alarm here somewhere. There it is. I open the fire alarm's maintenance door and find a card inside. Awesome. Cool, I like these. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Kakuya's game. Oh, okay, good. Spirit Memoirs 5-1. The sound of a flute. A young girl appears. The Shinza rumor of a ghost with white hair. A child doll in a kimono. It's said the tune Night of a Full Moon means she's shown herself. She lures people to play her game, different for each person, from finding items to courage tests, and each has a certain condition to be met for survival. Meet the condition, survive. Otherwise, they most likely die. Having never spoken to any of the players, I can't confirm for sure. It is still only a rumor, but if the reason why I haven't talked to them is that those who challenge her game end up dead, then I suspect there's no way to escape her death game once you've met her. Past urban legends like Girls Play and Kakuyako share many similarities with this one. While researching, I learned it's been repeating every few years since the war ended. Like at the same time that Mary got unsealed? Is she a part of this somehow? I must look further, and that's where you come in. It is fortunate that you are in this exact situation. You're the very person I need to talk to regarding this rumor. Why is she called Kakuya? And why does she take doll form? Why play games? And what role does she play? Is she a guide to death or the reverse? Or neither? Is she connected to the fairy tale legends seen often in recent years? Find out and escape the game alive. If worst comes to worst, I'll gather your ashes for you. Fuck you, DeMan! I do not need that right now. I need better motivation than that. Well, okay. Cool, so I am liking these D cards, because I'm getting more and more information on all of them, which is great. Why the hell's he hiding these cards? Too much effort to worry about. May as well go home and sleep. Oh, I solved Demand's riddle, so I head home feeling pretty satisfied with myself. Screaming Author has been updated. Huh, rumor notes 3. Snuck in Miroku's place. Searched until cops came on patrol. Found frames to put objects in? Found cassette tape. Child T incident report. Little girl went missing on way back from ballet lessons. Horsetail hair. Often used for instruments. Huh. So, I'm tired. Future Brandon, if you could... I know this may be a little difficult, but if you could put up a picture of that incident, like the window yesterday in like the last episode, if you could put up a picture of that window, something I just want to say real quick is that everyone, like the people there said it looked like a crane. To me, it looked like wires hanging a young girl. Like, I don't know, like maybe that's just my brain, like because I'm in scary game mode, but it looked very sinister to me. But either way, thank you, Future Brandon. You work very, very hard, and you deserve all of the praise that I am giving you right now. I wonder what Future Brandon is saying to us. Nah, Future Brandon's probably quiet. He's not a very talkative guy. Alrighty. Well, let's, yeah, we'll move on. Anything out here tonight? Wonderful. We live another day. Oh, maybe. I mean, hopefully. Go to the bathroom? Well, the shower. Oh, maybe I should take a shower. Yeah, let's take a shower. Why not? I'm actually sad that there's no obligatory, like, shower scene. What's that noise? It's coming from next door? A movie or maybe a video game? Oh my god, it's screaming! Oh my god. Okay, God, can you guys hear that? I may turn it up for you so you guys can hear it. I swear to God, I hear that. It's just shouting. Shit, that's loud. The noise won't stop. My temper's hanging by a thread. Would punching the wall work? Oh, wait a little longer. Maybe if I wait a bit. Nope, the noise shows no signs of stopping. I can't take this any longer. Well, it finally stopped. Maybe I'll water the plants. Water the plants? I have plants to water? Where are they? Oh, don't tell me they're out there. Oh, they're... Maybe there? No, don't tell me they're out here. Okay. What do you mean, maybe I'll water the plants? I don't see any plants! What plants are you talking about? I don't know any plants. Bedtime, I think. Gotta water the plant. What? Like, that's the only plant that I see. Like, what are you talking about? What plant? This'll work. Oh, that looks about the right amount. I water the plant. Is that something there? Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Is that something there? I don't know if it is or not, but I mean, like, it looks like it might be something. Alright, that should do it. Why was that so important? Seriously, why was that so important? Better get some rest. I'm weirdly sleepy. Oh. Who could be calling me? Boy, they're not calling your cell phone, which is like the only thing that you actually use. Doesn't seem to want to stop ringing, so I reach for the phone. Mushy mushy. You're gonna scream in my ear, aren't you? The other end of the line is silent. All I hear is breathing. Huh? What the hell? Hey. What do you think you're doing? Okay! I promise you, I won't do that! I promise you! Chill runs down my spine and my body involuntarily jerks and slams the receiver down. That voice, it sounded familiar. Someone pranking me, or they'll probably try to call again. Guess I'll just lie in bed and wait. Shut my eyes to wait. The room is quiet and it doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen. Must be tired after all. My consciousness slowly fades. Luckily, I'm not bothered by another phone call. Well, this is getting more and more terrifying by the incident. Because, you know, bad things just keep happening to me. The next day, I wake up to an oppressive heat. I drag my listless body outside and trudge to electronic shop in search of batteries. Since this is an older battery, I'm not having much luck finding what I need. By the time I get what I set out for, the sun has already set. Huh? Yeah, why is there a light on in our room? There should not be a light on in our room! Why is the light on in my room? That's what I'm asking! I didn't even have to zoom in. They zoomed in for me. That's strange. I'm sure I shut them off when I left. Why would you go back? Like, at this point, you should just know not to go back to this place. I can hear faint sounds from the other side of the door. Something's definitely inside. Must be. A ghost! I know it's ridiculous, but... Oh, wait, hold on. I know it's ridiculous. You have been haunted in this mansion several times! What makes... Mansion, home, apartment, whatever. What makes you think now would be different? How stupid are you? I know it's ridiculous, but nervous sweat beads up and a cold drop runs down my back. All the crazy and disturbing events of the past few nights have my emotions running high. I hold my breath, grab the doorknob, and slowly turn it. There's no resistance, it's unlocked. I breathe and cautiously crack the door open. Hey, welcome back. I kinda had a suspicion. I kinda had a suspicion that that's who it was, but I didn't want to say it because I figured it would ruin it. Oh my god, that's so cool that I was right. I let myself in. Yeah, he's not happy about that. What are you doing in my apartment? I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to talk with you before we headed to the Black Rabbit. So you picked my lock. Yeah, waiting outside would have been so boring. What? Does it bother you? Yes, it does! You look upset. What? Do you not know how to handle women? It's not that I don't know how to handle women, I just don't like it when they break into my house! This is where I live! What if you had seen my stash of porn? You would know what kind of porn I'm into, and you would have more ammo against me. I will not let you have that. So what do you want to talk about? sure you've heard all about me from Bon, so I don't see what else you'd want to know. I've heard about the underground matches, Ami's abduction, and Kubitaro's case too. There was something I needed to hear. I needed to hear it directly from your mouth. Bloodometry, that strange power you claim to have. Do you know something about it? Yes, though it's just a hypothesis. Well, that's better than me. I don't know the first thing about it. I suppose I'm to be your teacher. I can't really turn down such a sincere request. That mysterious power of yours is an extension of your intuition. You might know it better as your sixth sense, a little something that warns you of danger. You're saying it's like my instincts? Yes, you could call it that too. Everyone possesses it to some extent. However, your sixth sense is unusually keen, which is what makes him like so good of a fighter and everything, is that like he just can, like, it's people with high instincts or high intuition like definitely are really good at this shit. It's probably why you never lost any of those underground matches. Of course, you also had the physical abilities and reflexes to react to the danger you sensed. I kinda get a sense for what she's saying. When I focus during a fight, I just become so much more aware of my surroundings. That's gotta be that sixth sense. But the true value of your sixth sense isn't limited to that. Animals are fascinating, you know. Abilities that aren't necessarily for survival are pruned. On the other extreme, they can awaken new abilities if they need them to survive. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? The day Ami disappeared, I met Kakuya. I knew that my life was in grave danger. You're saying that meeting woke my sixth sense? This bloodometry power? Precisely. You're an excellent disciple. But not every person gains some great new power when they face imminent danger. I believe, in your case, that you likely already possess that ability. Perhaps a parent or ancestor of yours had spiritual powers. Don't ask me. My mother was just a normal woman. She didn't have any weird powers. And what about your father? I don't even know what the guy looks like. All I know is he abandoned my mom. I see. I apologize if I upset you. Nah, I don't care. Anyway, you sure know a lot about the spirit world and all that. I must say, it's nice to have a disciple who views my skills with such respect. But all of my friends know everything we've just discussed. It's common knowledge. Wow, what kind of friends are those? You got a group of supernatural fanatics or something? A certain sponsor has hired me to investigate spirits and supernatural activities. And Bond's helping me with that. A group that investigates spirits. Sounds like something from a comic book. See, you know what I want? I want that to be Yashiki. I want Yashiki to be like funding like these expeditions and everything, because that's just what he does now. Like, that would just be so cool. Like, oh, like it's like a continuation of the last game. I love it. So who's the sponsor of yours? The head of a distinguished family you've heard of. Oh my god! He has some strange abilities himself. He uses a peculiar way of thinking to solve supernatural cases most people wouldn't consider. Like defending a spirit's attack with a sheet and a plastic umbrella! It's quite reckless! It is Yashiki! It is Yashiki! Oh, fuck yeah! Well, technically, he's going by his real name, Masamune Kujo, I think. I would figure that you'd kind of want to go by your old name, but more than likely he uses Kazuo Yashiki as like a pseudonym, so he doesn't, like, you know, reveal who he is to other people. But of course, when he uses like his, like, you know, ties and spiritual like stuff, you know, Like, God, it's so wonderful that it connects so well. What the hell kind of an idiot is that? A smart one! It helped me live! He looks like your basic, sullen, middle-aged man. It goes without saying he's not my type. He's currently on an overseas business trip with a friend. Oh! Hold on, then. I wonder, is this game taking place before Deathmark? Because remember that he went on like a big business trip and then came back. So all of this could be the result of Mary, like, and her, like, powers and abilities, you know, being the cause of, like, Kaguya. That very well could be it, and that this game takes place just before, Deathmark does. Either that or, like, going along, like, similarly at the same time. I don't know. I'm not certain. Which is why I have to trapeze around investigating cases now. Although, thanks to that situation, I was able to meet a wonderful young man like you. Well then, it's about time. We should get going. By the way, Kijima, do you happen to know if anyone's committed suicide in this apartment before? How should I know? Why would you just ask that out of the blue? There's an extremely ominous presence in the apartment. I didn't want to worry you, so I wasn't going to mention it, but I changed my mind. Have you experienced any unusual phenomena here? Yeah, a bunch of weird things have happened. I almost died once, too. And yet you seem pretty unfazed. Well, obviously, I didn't die. And so much strange stuff has been happening lately that I might just be getting used to it. You're a pretty carefree kid. I sense a power in the apartment that draws spiritual beings to it. Like a famous suicide spot or a haunted area. Well, thanks. I feel all warm and fuzzy now. What am I supposed to do? Without knowing what's causing it, it's hard to recommend an effective approach. Moving out would be the easiest solution. I really don't have time for that. And anyway, I'm not just some weakling that's gonna move just because of some stupid ghost. I figured you'd say that. It's your life. Do whatever you like. But if it starts getting on your nerves, just come talk to me. Well, that's not ominous at all. Huh. And not what she said, but just like the whole thing about our apartment is constantly haunted. Oh joy. When we arrive at Black Rabbit, the lights are on. Oh, Aunt Natsumi, you're not doing so well, I can tell that. Welcome. Aunt Natsumi is there and she looks exhausted. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Yes. I won't be here long, though. I have to meet with a new detective. Her eyes are completely lifeless. Although that's to be expected. For 2 weeks now, she's been doing anything and everything she can think of to find Ami. Police, detectives, flyers, the internet. None of it has helped. Would it help if I told her that Ami is alive and being held hostage somewhere? Even if I tell her that, there still wasn't anything she'd be able to do about it. Worse, if she gets involved, she could end up dying just like Maruhashi. Despite that, should I still tell her what I know about Ami's situation? Oh, God! I don't know. I'm gonna tell her. Hey. Sorry, Akira. I have an appointment with the detective. We'll talk some other time, okay? Natsumi quickly leaves. After a bit, Rosé, who was waiting outside, comes in. So, was that your aunt? She seemed so distraught. It was painful to even look at her. Hey, sorry I'm late. That mahjong game got intense at the end. Huh? What's the matter? What's got you two looking so serious? You're the most incorrigible, thick-headed man I have ever had the displeasure of meeting. You're beyond all hope. Death would be a kindness to you. Huh? What the heck are you so mad about? I don't have the energy to explain it to you. Well, how's your investigation going? Don't you dare tell me that it slipped your mind and you wasted all your time playing mahjong. Don't be ridiculous. I'm a consummate professional. Here's all the info I found so far. He didn't have any friends or close relatives, so I wasn't able to get much. But I grilled Miroku's publisher and it paid off. Finally got my hands on this. Oh, so he originally wanted to be a doctor, did he? Changing career paths from doctor to an author is quite a drastic life change. The reason he did so is a mystery. Apparently he didn't talk about himself much. But it's doubtful that cash was the reason. The Miroku family is extremely well off. Yes, that's evident just based on that mansion. A poor author wouldn't be able to live like that. Apparently, his publisher never once set foot in that house either. Seems like Miroku hated anyone intruding on his private life. That sounds like a murderer to me. Like, I'm still going with my theory that he's a murderer. So basically, if we're to learn anything about his private life, our only option is to rummage through that mansion. That's right. I also looked into what was recorded on that T-tape. That girl disappeared half a year ago. She was last seen at an intersection about a 5-minute stroll from the Miroku residence. I see. So that's why there are regular patrols around that area. But if that happened half a year ago, why are they still maintaining that patrol route? As it turns out, a number of girls have disappeared around that area too. Oh yeah, I fucking knew it! This ghost is like a legion, I'm guessing. It's not just one ghost, it's like a bunch of them. They're ancient cases, though, so I don't have any time to dig into them. That concludes my report. Good work. Well then, should we head straight into the Miroku residence? We must unveil the truth that lurks within the darkness. We go our separate ways at Kisoji Station, just like yesterday, and each get on the train. Alright, there's more. Alrighty. Screaming Author notes 4, Bond's info. Yakumo Miroki. Miroki? Have I been saying... Hold on. Have I been saying Miroku instead of Miroki this whole time, or is there something weird about this? Hold on, I'll find out in a second. Born in 1944. Age 55, unmarried. Hometown of Tokyo. Surgical intern after graduation. Sudden debut as new popular author at 27. 1979. Release of Dark Fairy Tales, kids horror book collection. Became a bestseller. Becomes famous as a horror author. Last work, Old Bamboo Cutter's Dream, about Princess Kaguya. Kaguya. Sorry, I was the Kaguya and Kaguya, very similar. It is Miroku. So was that a typo? Was it supposed to be Miroku or Miroki? I don't know anymore. Anyway, I reached the Miroku residence without any particular trouble today. I'm gonna think that Miroki was just like a fluke, I'm guessing. Another wonderful night. I feel like we'll make great progress with our investigation. You got here fast today. Well, I learned after my trip here yesterday. Anyway, some plan as yesterday? Same plan as yesterday. Yeah, you and someone else go investigate. The other one stays behind to keep watch. Sounds alright with you? Yeah, that's fine. Well, if there's no flaw in this plan... Han looks toward the Miroku residence. Might be the fact that we already explored most of the mansion yesterday. We already checked the hallway, living rooms, and bedroom, but there are no more rooms. Hang on a second. The outside of the mansion looks like it would have a second floor, or at least an attic. But from what we saw yesterday, we didn't find stairs anywhere, right? Wait a moment. It doesn't necessarily have to be stairs, right? Maybe there's a ladder hidden somewhere. Rosé makes a good point. I missed those details on my first day of the investigation. Let's take one more look around the rooms. That's all we can do. We just have to use our feet, eyes, and hands. Time's wasting. Let's get this started. Alright. Ooh, who do I want to take with me? I took Rose yesterday. I'll take Bond today. Sure, why not? Alright. Rosé, you be on the lookout. No problem. Leave it to me. I'll see you both later. Alright, let's go. And we go ahead and oh my god, we can finally take a full look at her. Damn! Yeah, she is. I like her. She's hot. I like that. That's good. We're inside the mansion. Anything different in this? Oh, we just got in here. A text. No, demand? Repeatedly hurry the movement of the monster that moves without rest. I mean, that's the clock, obviously. Hey, look at that later. The investigation takes priority. I know, I'm coming. Okay, so we're gonna save because we want to make sure that we get this. Because I'm pretty sure it's the clock. What? Another phone call? We step into the room. The loud ringing suddenly stopped. Don't surprise me like that. I should check it out just in case. We'll do the clock first, though. Old pendulum clock on the wall. Spin the long hand forward? I push the long hand around in a full circle, but nothing happens. Nothing happens when I stop it from moving. Okay, spin the short hand backwards, but nothing happens. It said to do it repeatedly. I spin. The clock makes a noise. I open the glass door and a card falls out. Yep, I had to do it repeatedly. Got it. Alrighty, what's this one? Got another D-card. Or D-card. Devil mail? Emails sent by the devil. Oh joy. If you read them, you'll kill someone. Jesus! Some murders have mentioned this urban legend when interrogated. The motives for the murders are unknown, as the attackers claim to be tempted by an evil spirit. In some cases, the victim and killer had never met. The only thing in common in each case was mention of the devil. Oh, that's creepy. No traces of these mails were found, and no one remembered the contents exactly, except the subject line. It was that ex-detective guy who told me about these cases. Oh, Mashida, nice. Though they came from a police officer he knew. Luckily for me, this was exactly the kind of case I enjoy. They're fun to work on, but I never get any compensation for it. I went and put an ad in a magazine with a warning not to open the mail in hopes of finding someone who knew something. I got one response and met with them. My purpose then was to identify the sender. The IP address provider didn't exist, and I hit a dead end. A few months passed after I started the investigation. That's when I got the mail myself on my cell. like it was coming after me. I went mad with joy when I saw devil mail in the subject line. What do you think was inside? An endless string of 4 letters. Lisa. Didn't he mention Lisa before? I think he did. Lisa! You know, I feel like I've seen an AI with that name. Really? But that's not important right now. Those letters sound familiar? It was a case for Mr. K. This has gotten long, so time to wrap up. But there's one more thing I'd like to mention that might be making you curious. That is, of course, who killed me. Don't be alarmed. Wait, hold on. The reason's not important, but curses have no effect on me? Who are you that curses don't affect you? Oh my god, I want to meet this guy! I want to have him on the team. Hopefully he'll be like in one of the next games or something. At any rate, the next detective's on the Lisa case. So focus on your own problem. Best of luck to you. Thanks, the man! That's terrifying. What, some kind of card game? Honestly, I'm not really sure. It's interesting to me, and I definitely really like it, so, you know, I'm gonna continue with it. Okay, old pendulum clock. Those were not there before. Those were not there before. It's a rotten basket. Fruit inside are all black. Fruit inside the basket are all so old. They turn completely black. They're completely dried up. They also weren't there yesterday. I pluck one fruit off of what seems to be a bunch of bananas. Oh, I got dried up fruit. Joy. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. So we heard the ringing, so let's answer the phone, why not? There's a black phone on top of the storage shelf. I take the handset and put it to my ear. I don't hear anything. Is the line connected? I turn on the flashlight and follow the telephone line coming from behind the shelf. Huh? I notice there's something stuck in between the storage shelf and the wall. I try wedging my hand in, but the crevice is too small and I can't reach. Find something? There's something stuck behind the shelf in the wall. Space is too tight, my hand can't reach inside. Then let's move the shelf. Yeah, that's probably the best way. Well, am I not allowed to move it? Oh, or maybe I gotta go here to move it. Move the shelf. Let's try it. I'll give you a hand. Bon and I go to the sides of the storage shelf, and... Alright, let's do this. Now. With his call, I pick up the shelf. Perhaps the wood is dense, because this thing is far heavier than it looks. Whoa! It's heavier than I thought! We just need to move it a bit. Don't hurt yourself, old man. I'm not a senior citizen, damn it. Here it goes! Oh god, that sounded bad. We move it a step or two and set it back down. Damn it. Almost threw out my hip there. So, did you get the thing? Yeah, it was on the floor. So what do you think it was? Quit playing around and show it to me. I light up the object with the flashlight and show him. It's a cassette tape labeled H. Well, that's new. Looks like it was worth putting my hip at risk. I wonder what's recorded on this tape. Well, we gon' find out. I still think the mask is supposed to go there, but I'm gonna wait. Nothing seems different about this room. Oh, maybe that kind of seems a little bulgy. Different than yesterday, anyway. Anything different? Nope. Okay, let's check this real quick. Okay. So, unfortunately, I think we're just about at time for this episode, and I'm worried that once I put this cassette tape in there that, like, you know, things are gonna start, like, shooting off and everything and, like, may spiral, and so I won't be able to stop them. So I think that this is where I'm going to cut it for this episode. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Oh boy, next time, we are definitely gonna find out what's on H-tape, and, you know, like I said, I think this ghost is kind of like a legion. It's not like one, like, girl and everything. It's a bunch of them, and I think that Miroku is like a serial murderer who killed a bunch of girls, and then their grudges, like, kind of formed into one. That's just a guess. I'm not certain. I could be right, I could be wrong, but either way, we're gonna find out next time. So, thanks again, and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful viewers.